Hey Southeast, I just wanted to share with you one of those core passages that kind of give a lot of direction to my life. And it's found in Luke chapter 4. And the context of this is Jesus had just been baptized. He had just been tempted by Satan. He was in the wilderness for 40 days. And he's beginning to start his ministry. And he goes into Capernaum. And when he's in Capernaum, he goes into the synagogue. And he's a rabbi, and so sometimes they will ask visiting rabbis to speak, and so they ask Jesus to come and speak, and so he gets up and he asks to read from the scroll of Isaiah. So the attendant goes over and he gets the scroll of Isaiah, and this is the passage he reads. He says this, or I guess he wasn't in Capernaum, he was in Nazareth, but he gets the scroll and he says this: "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim liberty to the captives and recovering of sight to the blind, to set at liberty those who are oppressed, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor." And that's the core of the message of the kingdom, is that it's for everybody. It's for the prisoners, it's for the broken, it's for the blind, and it's for the disenfranchised. And what was amazing is that when Jesus said that, everybody in the crowd cheered. They thought, that's what we've been waiting for. We've been waiting for this promise. We've been waiting for this king. We've been waiting for the Messiah. And Jesus says to him, he says, "No, you guys you don't quite understand yet. It's not just for the nation of Israel. It's for everybody. Everybody is invited to the kingdom." And it was at that point that they kind of, they tried to kill him. And Jesus left, and obviously he did his ministry, and he was crucified, and he was buried, and he rose on the third day. But I think it's one of our core verses that we need to remember. We need to remember it for ourselves when we feel lost, when we feel broken, when we feel just not worthy of anything. We are reminded that that's who the kingdom is for. That we receive Jesus' righteousness, and we aren't worthy, but he makes us worthy. Not because of the things that we've done, but because of who he is. The other thing, though, is that I found a lot of times over the years that we say that everybody is welcome, everybody is invited, but in our hearts we don't necessarily believe it. And so there's people in our lives, maybe it's a parent, maybe it's a daughter or a son, or maybe it's a coworker or a neighbor, and we look at them and we say, they'll never come to know who Jesus is. They'll never surrender their lives to Christ. And this is one of those passages that reminds us that it's for them too. It is for them too. So I hope that you remember that this week, that the kingdom is for everybody. Everybody is invited. So a couple things that you need to know as we head into this week. The first one is that's what we want to be as a church. We want to be a church where everybody is invited, everybody is welcome. And we know that people come from different backgrounds, and they have different, they're on different parts of their spiritual journey. And so because of that, because we get so many people from different backgrounds, we created an environment. It's called First Step. First Step is this Sunday. It's at noon. We would love to have you come and join us. If you are new to Southeast, new to Christianity, love to have you come and join us. It goes for about half hour, 45 minutes, and it's just an introduction. How you doing? We kind of get to know each other's stories. Love to have you register online, www.southeast.cc. And then the other thing is that we support missionaries all over the world, and one of the missionaries that we support is Aletheia Missionaries in South Africa, and we have a team that is on the ground in South Africa as we speak. And so we want to make sure that we are praying for that ministry, and we are praying for that team, that God would protect them, that God would use them, and that ministry would expand and it would deepen. Southeast, I love you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week, and God bless.